Are we
I know what
recording
you
now?
meant.
When
I
does
was
the
trying
podcast
out
officially
lingo.
start?
I don't know. I
Maybe.
think it's begun.
Oh, okay. Now it's here. All right, great.
All right,
I
it's
like
here.
it.
Paul, do the thing with the cowbell again.
All right, hold up. All right, everybody, it's the OK Podcast. Woo!
Oh my gosh!
I hope my dad just woke up.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. He's
Probably from the cowbell.
He's probably got his ears off, so it's fine.
I thought. Okay, so Nick, you've got the television going at your house for your son, right?
Yeah, here. Let me turn it down a little bit.
It's okay. You can
Oh,
keep
no,
it
it's
on.
cool. I like
but
it.
Paul said, "I think my dad just woke up," and I hear, "Which way did he go?"
Perfect timing. I love it.
We're watching VeggieTales because that's the son's chosen morning show.
Look at you raising them right with the tails of the veggies.
The tales of the vegetables.
Guys, I look like I'm wearing lipstick. What is happening right now?
It's the shirt and the lip combo.
It's like
That's
just
all it is,
everything's
bro.
coming together.
That's right.
So yeah, this is the October episode. What would this be? Because it's the last day. Yeah, the last day of October, right? Oh, this is the Halloween episode.
Oh,
No,
Halloween.
wait.
Yes.
I'm dumb.
Is
Let me
it?
take that back. It will be released on the 26th. So the week.
So
of
not Halloween.
Oh.
So
You made Eli mad.
oh, sorry.
Ooh.
No,
We
it's
should-
something.
we should-
He's
Yeah,
got
he's
favorite
angry.
parts on these shows, man. He's into them.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, so this will be released. That shifted into an Irish accent there for just a brief moment.
That's fine. You can do that.
This will be
Okay,
released.
Nick, I see you.
On the last week of October,
Okay.
and so will Ghostbusters. Huh?
Ghostbusters. That song's been stuck in my head for like a week.
Oh yeah,
No, it's,
Ghostbusters will be out by now.
I don't know. I don't know when we're going to be able to get it out because we're finishing recording. We'll talk inside. What do they call it? Inside baseball here? Or is that an innuendo? I'm really not sure. I've heard it used, but I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
Let's
Yeah.
Google it.
I was
Let's
just
Google
wearing
that.
a Cubs hat, but
Hold on,
like,
give me
I
a
don't
second.
think that's a real term.
It's a
Consult
real
the
thing.
Googles.
Okay. Hold on. I got the wrong. Here we go.
Can I give
Inside-
my unofficial sponsorship ad
Yes.
now?
Wait, hold on. I just found Inside Baseball. Then you can do your sponsorship.
Yay!
In American slang, the term inside baseball, this is from Wikipedia, by the way, so whatever.
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia here. Inside baseball refers to the minutia and detailed inner workings of a system that are only interesting to or appreciated by experts.
Oh,
So
okay.
So, yeah.
So you're talking about like when guitarists start talking about pedals.
Yeah, so
Like what I
long
did
story
on
short,
on the behind the song.
Ghostbusters will be finished in the studio by the end of the weekend of like the 16th, 17th, 18th.
Which
Then
is
we'll be in mixing and mastering stage that week, this is unheard of. Like, you don't do this unless you're like Taylor Swift, right?
T-Swizzle.
We just didn't come up with this idea until like yesterday. And so,
Yeah.
So we're looking at it will have to be released by Halloween, but
Correct.
anytime before that, we're not really sure.
Yeah. So the time travel thing.
So yeah,
It'll be out.
like either today-ish or like yesterday-ish or I don't know.
Yeah. you
Last
know.
Friday. Ooh, that would be amazing if it was the Friday before Halloween.
Dude.
Okay, Paul, what's your sponsorship? I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say I have my Sabbath coffee beanie, and I am drinking
Ooh.
Sabbath coffee, which by the time you hear this podcast, they will have officially opened their shop up here in Michigan. So all of you listeners in Michigan or that want to come to Michigan, go to Sabbath Coffee and tell them we sent you.
Sabbath Coffee. What's their slogan? Because that would have been fantastic.
I think they're still working that out. So
Oh.
Their slogan is that I like it and everyone should drink it.
Sabbath Coffee. Still working it out.
Oh my god, that really should be their slogan. We
nice.
need a crossover branded shirt. Sabbath Coffee, the OK. I like it, so you should drink it.
Oh.
Let's duke this up.
Yes.
I like that a lot. But
I
now that
love
we're
it.
talking about
Coffee.
the OK coffee, the OK. let's duke it out on the podcast. So we have two versions of the. You can't see it at all.
Oh yeah,
It's not gonna,
yeah.
It's
You
not
can
going to
kinda see
focus.
that.
So we got the one Ghostbusters and then the two Ghostbusters. So that was the first. That was the original. And so Paul likes this one,
I like the two-tone, yo.
and Nick likes this one.
No,
I don't know.
you
There's no way for people to
misunderstood what I
vote.
said. I like the stacked text, but I like the two-tone colors.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fair
which
enough.
I'd be fine. I'd be fine with that. I think that looks sweet.
See, here's my issue with this. Back to inside baseball here. So, wow, that's really close. So this is just an homage to the actual, like, that's what, whenever they do Ghostbusters, that's what the album artwork looked like. That's what the movie cover looked like, where it's just like Ghostbusters, blah, 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 underneath. Like, it looks the same as the movie cover. But in my opinion, when you just type out the OK, it almost looks like a parody merch or something like that versus like an album cover.
Okay.
This is me looking into, and here I feel like it actually has like almost a unique identity there versus like trying to make it look like it's the original logo. I don't know. If this thing ever goes out on like Apple Music and stuff, which that's not our plan for this year, we'll have to actually redo the cover not using the Ghostbusters logo because that is,
Illegal.
copyrighted stuff.
True.
Right now it's under like editing use laws or something like that. We're allowed to at least display it, but if we start making money off the thing, we can't do it.
Yeah. I don't want any band lawsuits yet.
That
Not till after
Yet.
we're famous.
Can I say
He said yet.
when we were talking shop about like distribution and stuff with Ocean City, the guy we were talking to was like, "What's this on the back of your CD? It says copyright 2016. Why is it? Did you actually get a copyright?" We're like, "No, we just thought it looked like official, and that keeps people from using our stuff." And we were like, he was like, "Why would you do that?" And we're like, "What do you mean? People shouldn't use our?" He's like, "That would be the most publicity you would have ever gotten to date if someone stole your song and you had this big lawsuit about it." He was like, "Don't put copyright." And so, like, from then on, I haven't put copyright on anything.
That's incredible.
Now, here's just a quick idea, Zach. What if you took the Ghostbusters logo,
Yes.
that no sign on the ghost,
Mm-hmm.
you made it all white,
Okay.
and then you did that color dodge that our main logo is made with. So you had the white Ghostbusters logo with the pink and the red, or the pink and the blue behind it.
That's pretty brilliant.
I like it. I
That's
like
pretty
it a
dang
lot.
brilliant. And it kind of goes away from
That way,
the
it still
typical-
looks like Ghostbusters.
but it's
But-
like specifically the OK style.
Ah.
I like that. So maybe the cover, we'll see. Maybe we'll just release 3 different versions.
All in favor?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Cool. Motion is carried.
All in favor, raise your banana.
I'm probably
That's
going to
a
eat this
bandana.
at some point.
Raise your bandana.
I
Raise
have a
your
bandana
bandana.
for today.
Oh, wow, you're really going all out.
What's that?
You're really going all out with the whole culture thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. I respect that.
The
The hard
bolo
part-
tie.
Yep. Bolo tie. That's for like, thanks for the loaner, Nick.
You're welcome.
So what have we been up to in October? What's going on?
Oh, my gosh.
Drinking a
it's
lot of
October.
coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it's only halfway
Drinking
through
a whole lot
October
of
now.
coffee. It's funny. I can tell, like, when the weather starts to get just a little bit cooler, I start going through more coffee in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
Can I tell you the thing that ticks me off more than anything about October?
Yeah.
In Kentucky, anyway. I don't know what it's like up there in Michigan, where
It's
it's
fall, y'all.
20 degrees all year.
Fall y'all's my favorite.
It will hit one day. It will hit, and it'll be like 40 degrees, and everyone will wear jackets. And I love jackets, and it makes me incredibly happy. It's like, I think it's really, honestly, if we're being realistic about it, it's probably like a comfort blanket sort of thing. Like, I feel more comfortable when I'm covered up. But a good jacket makes every outfit better. You can't tell me that's not true. Anyway, long story short, then it'll go back to being like 80 degrees every day. So you get the one taste of jacket weather, and then you have to wait like another month. Like this week, it's been in the high 70s all week.
What?
It's been ridiculous. Maybe I exaggerated. Maybe it's been
not.
low 70s.
It's better. So hold on. It's been better in the mornings.
Yes.
But Zach's right. Like it hit when it got here. Everything was in like the 50s and
It was
60s
awesome.
for like 3 days straight. It was so great. And then it was like, nope, surprise, 75, 85, and then it just hovered right around there.
That's wild. I mean, we get that a little bit here. I just don't feel like it's as extreme.
Yeah.
For those of you that can hear it, my son's making his appearance on the podcast today.
Oh, heck yeah. What's up, dude?
So let's look back at our October here. Okay, in reverse order.
Okay.
We did some blogging.
Blogs.
Blogs. I was late with my homework. Sorry.
It's all
It's
good.
okay. You failed.
You know what's
but
funny
it's
is like you were like one day late and you were like, sorry, I was late. And then I have done that maybe like 4 times since we've started the blog, and I just never acknowledge it.
Yeah, but I
no,
noticed.
I acknowledged it.
Shows some integrity there. Props to Nick.
Yeah, Nick. Whoop, whoop.
We were on the radio.
OMG.
This makes me sound like a douche, but I was on the radio anyway.
Lead singer.
Sorry, man.
It's all good. That's how things like that go. You know, like you book a date and then like you can do a radio as one person. You know, so it's a little.
I don't know that we ever told Paul. I had with my son's transplant. He's got all these therapies that he had to do afterwards, and we had an exit evaluation for one of them. So
Gotcha. Well, that's
I had to
definitely
be-
more important. So
yeah, I was tied in with that, which was pretty cool. You know, it was physical therapy, and the kid's basically running around the house now. So
that's awesome.
it was a good day all
Good,
around.
man.
Good day for the band. Good day for the boy.
That's what's up. The band and the boy, eh?
Yeah.
The band, the boy, and the Beefy Boys, eh?
Oh man, we'll get to that, Paul. So we had the radio interview that was on. I don't know. Instagram doesn't give you a date; just says 5 days ago. So
It was in the past. 'Cause we are in
25
the
days
future.
ago, or however many days it'll be.
5 days ago,
At that
so
point.
it would have been what, the 8th?
Yeah, math
What is
and
today?
stuff.
The 15th. Today's the 15th.
So it would have been the 10th.
Yeah, 10th was that's Sunday. No,
Word.
It aired on the 11th. Anyway, not important. We released the acoustic version of Waves.
Whoop, whoop, with
Which
real
was
waves.
awesome.
That was exciting.
was
With
great.
real waves. Not to be like that was one of the main reasons I enjoyed going to the beach with my beautiful bride, but it was a cool perk, you know? Because like
Yeah.
what are the chances that our first song would be a song that references the beach, and that at the time when we needed an acoustic version, I was going to the beach?
It just worked out, man.
Incredible.
I think
it.
it's cool. Like, I think we talked about it on the podcast before, but I think it's cool to watch that. It's almost like a full circle for that song artistically, because you wrote it on vacation with your wife.
Wrote it on vacation with Taylor, and then
Dude,
recorded the acoustic version on vacation with Taylor.
that's freaking awesome.
Actually, I spend like, other than obviously my work day, like I spend most of my waking life with Taylor. So I'm sure a lot of important things happened with Taylor. So
Well, on the
That's fair.
cut track for Ghostbusters, she
Yeah.
came in clutch and gave us those gang vocals.
Oh, yeah, man. Those were solid.
those are going to be fun. Those, I don't know. I have kind of hinted at maybe using some of my coworkers here at my day job to help fill some of that space. But I think I might just be like, sorry, next time coworkers, and just have like our families do it. I think that'd be super cool.
My parents are excited. I mean, we're excited.
I don't know
to
that my
do it.
son can, but
Yeah.
my daughter and my wife would be on
You just
board.
have Ghostbusters.
Ah!
Yes.
That's exactly what we want. Yes, this is great.
Your W is it? Yeah, still October 6th. W on the Knoll gave us some beautiful LED signs.
Yeah, shout out to my Uncle Bob.
Yeah, man.
Can I say? Here's another thing about those signs. One, they're amazing. So if you are in the need of some really cool neon LED signs, check out W on the Knoll on Facebook. But
yeah.
I had mine in my work office instead of my home office, just because I'm at my work office more. I thought it'd be nice to kind of look over. I had it on top of my studio monitor.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be nice to kind of look at it and just be like, oh, that's nice. And so someone came in yesterday and was like, they were just making a joke. Like, they weren't like trying to insult me. They were just, you know, how you like throw zingers at your friends or whatever. Or at least that makes me feel better. They were like, why don't we talk about color changing signs that are shameless promotion of a band. And I was like, okay. And so I literally took it home last night. I was like, nope. Because I was telling Nick yesterday afternoon, if there's one phrase that I have learned that just sets me off, it's shameless promotion.
That's fair.
Because no promotion is shameless.
True.
All is fair in love and war in the music industry. That's it.
That's a song right there.
Yeah. Then
that's your trigger phrase?
that's my trigger phrase,
What,
shameless
like,
promotion.
That gets you going?
Yeah.
I think mine would have to be free continental breakfast.
Like in a bad way or a good way?
Both.
I love it.
Have you guys stayed at a hotel recently that has the free breakfast?
Yeah, and they didn't give it to me.
We've
The
been
majority
doing,
of hotels are doing grab bag breakfast now,
I
which
didn't
is
even get
not
my
a
grab bag.
continental breakfast.
No. But see, like, we've been, since the pandemic hit and everything, we've been staying at, like, Airbnbs and cabin rentals and stuff, so it's a little more secluded. But no, like, we stay at, I don't know if I can shout out names and stuff, but, like, we stay at Best Westerns usually.
Sure. Yeah.
Just because, like, they're always clean, they're always affordable, and the breakfast is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute fire.
I've never had a bad stay at a Best Western. They're not a sponsor though.
Not
No.
yet.
I will
Not
say
yet.
the best one that Caitlin and I have ever stayed at, apart from like it was a one-off when we went to Cincinnati for that show. That one was crazy. But when we took our honeymoon, the first one that we had to stay at was a Holiday Inn Express that had just been built.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 2 or 3 months old, so everything was brand new. It
Way
was
to do it.
a wild
That's awesome.
experience.
You got
Like I don't
spoiled.
even think royalty gets that kind of treatment. Like it was crazy.
Respect.
Anyways,
I did most of the business planning for the OK. I did that in a hotel lobby right before we got started. What's funny is like I was doing this sort of workbook thing, and you get to the section of the workbook where it's like brainstorm names for your business, and I didn't write anything down. So we didn't even have a name at that point.
And then
I think I still have that note saved in my laptop.
Yeah, where we brainstormed all the names.
Mm-hmm.
there were other name possibilities.
Yeah, they were bad.
They were bad. My favorite, although I knew that it wasn't like a feasible name, because if you Google it, like you're not going to get the band. I really liked the real estate for some reason. I was like, the real estate sounds cool. It doesn't mean anything. I can't upgrade Zoom. I'm poor.
I think
Sounds-
the worst one that I tried was I think like swim team or something like that.
Swim team. No,
That sounds so pop punk.
there were some very
Yeah.
suggestive ones that we came up with by accident.
Ooh.
We'll talk about those later.
it was more like ugh.
Yeah, it wasn't like ooh. It was like. Ugh. Okay,
Real-
let's.
it was
The real
cringy.
estate sounds very 80s. I just want you to know that.
Well, if you Google
The
the
real
real
estate.
estate, then you just get real estate.
Yeah, and we don't want that.
I don't know what happens when you Google the OK. Let's look. Let's find out.
Never tried it.
Our beautiful faces
The-
come up. Duh.
Okay.
How
no.
do we get that?
Huh?
That
How do-
Google lead services where it like shows
I don't know. That's a great idea.
like
to
the
look
OK
into.
musical artist.
A lot of
The
money.
OK. The first thing that pops up is The OK Witch, which is a novel by Emma Steinkellner.
I thought you were going to say Stone, and I was like, I didn't know she did anything other than acting.
And then beyond that, The OK Hand Gesture, A-OK on Wikipedia.
A-okay.
Yeah. So I'd say if we get a little more popular, we have a good chance of being like top level,
That's
result
what's
there.
up.
Let's talk about the Beefy Boys.
The Beefy Boys.
Because
Beefy
on our
Boys.
Instagram feed, we're back to we're to the Beefy Boys at this point.
Just to let you know, we are going to have a side project where we'll be the three of us from the OK,
Yes. Correct.
dressed as butchers,
Yes.
playing Beastie Boys covers.
Yes. It's going to be
The
amazing.
Beefy Boys.
The Beefy Boys.
Okay, so I know you were doing like a pun with the beef thing there, but when you said dressed as butchers, I don't know if you guys have been watching The Boys on Amazon at all.
I have not. I've heard good things.
But one of the main characters, his name is Butcher, like that's his name, and he's got a super cool look. He wears like Hawaiian shirts, but then the rest of it's like very Matrixy. He wears like combat boots and a trench coat and stuff. And so I was thinking like we're all gonna dress up as Butcher. Like that was my first thought.
That's fine. We can do that too.
He's got. I mean, look.
Combat boots and Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah,
that's great.
Isn't that Ace Ventura?
Yeah, I guess that's technically Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
He made that.
It sounds like in my mind it was starting to sound really cool, and then it connected to Ace Ventura, and I was like, now it doesn't seem as cool. It's still awesome, but not as cool.
How did we get? So let's talk about. So we had a photo shoot.
Yeah,
What was that, like the 1st of October or something like that?
Yeah, it's the first weekend.
And Akasha, Bethel.
Whoop whoop.
Bethel. I'm second guessing that now. Yeah, that's her last name.
No, you're right.
The photography was more than happy to. Well, I don't know. I won't speak for her. She was very kind to come out. We were more than happy to be shot by her because she's great at what she does.
True.
And it was just a fun time. We had a warehouse kind of booked out in advance, and then it turns out we did not have the right keys to said warehouse. So then we found a different warehouse and had an interesting time. Yeah, it was fun.
It's
always weird when like 3 grown men are trying to pose together because like it's the weirdest thing you could possibly do. Like
Zach, you got to bend your knees.
Yeah. Yep. I guess I just am. I don't like bending my knees. I don't guess.
It's fair. It's not for everybody, man.
I guess I don't know.
But no, I will say it's like that. Speaking to that, it's super awkward. Like as 3 dudes who are not like super, other than Paul's car selfie, is not really into taking photos.
True. Well, I love taking photos.
Like,
I just don't get the opportunity.
Akasha was able to come in and be like, no, I need you guys to stand here. Just move just slightly. And like, it just worked.
Oh, she has a great eye for spacing.
Yeah.
But so the Beefy Boys thing comes in because, we're not going to hide it. None of us are like skinny pop stars.
Nope.
No.
We're American men, like we got a little meat on the bones. That's what, I mean, if you look back, I give credit to this idea to like Dax Shepard. Like if you look back at like the male stars from like the 60s, 70s into the 80s, they weren't like these 6-packed out, hunks. They were just like men. They had hair and they had guts and they were like, like they just were. They were just guys,
Dude, dad bods. For some reason, the 90s took away dad bods. We're trying to get them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so freaking 90s.
It's not that we don't want to be healthy. We all obviously, like we've talked about it as a group, we want to be healthy people, but we're not going to kill ourselves trying to be like that stereotypical skinny pop star look for our band. Who knows? Maybe one of these days we'll get super skinny and change our tone, but
probably not. But maybe.
For the time being, Paul was like, you know what? I like that we're all just a little beefy. And who said the Beefy Boys? Was it you, Paul?
I don't think so.
Someone was. It was either you or Nick because it wasn't me.
No,
Maybe
it was Paul. Paul said, "I like that we're all beefy boys," but because of Paul's accent, it just like
Paul was like the Beefy Boys.
And we're the Beefy Boys, huh? Don't you know them Beefy Boys, eh?
And so we literally just kept saying,
boys.
Akasha's trying to like take actual good photographs, and we were like the Beefy Boys the whole time. So
there was only maybe like twice that I like looked over at her, and just the look on her face was like, "These guys are ridiculous." Yeah. And it wasn't like she wasn't enjoying it. It was just like, wow.
And it's that's the thing is like we were only like ever harassing each other. Oh, yeah. I will say that one thing about us: we're kind of idiots when we get together in the same room.
I know, I love it,
but we do maintain a sense of professionality. The professionalism rather. Professionality is a
professionality.
I like that word too, though.
Professionality.
Yeah, I just don't want people thinking we were harassing this young woman.
Yeah,
that was just doing her job.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. The pics turned.
Oh, and that brought up an idea of mentioned something that came to my mind while you were talking about not killing ourselves to be these super skinny, malnourished looking indie boys kind of thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with that look. But
Oh,
like
absolutely.
that, it's the same thing. Like we at the OK, like we say it all the time. Like we are the OK, and so are you. Like we want everybody to be okay. Part of that, like an aspect of that, is body positivity,
Mm-hmm.
and like just be comfortable being who you are.
It's true.
Yeah. Because it's a new era, you know, like
Be a beefy boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hear me out. Okay. This is coming from me personally, so I don't want the band to get, dragged through the coals or anything about it. I do believe there is a fine line, You should feel good about where you are at the present moment, but you shouldn't feel bad about wanting to improve your health or lose a
Nah.
couple pounds if it's something you feel like you should do. Or heck,
Self-care.
I'll go through this. If a doctor is like, "Hey, this is becoming a health concern," that's always a point where you're like, "Yeah, let's get that going." Which a doctor has always told me it's a health concern for my whole life. Anyway, this is going off the rails,
Same.
but yeah, I agree. Be
Same.
Positive. Don't.
But
There's no
anyways,
sense. You are you.
Not just
There's no-
like
yeah.
not just like don't give into like the gluttonous side of it and like, well, I don't have to worry about what I look like, but like, just take care of yourself. Like if you feel bad about yourself trying to get your body into a certain shape, like stop doing that. Don't make yourself feel bad.
Yeah. I dig it. At that point, we're going to take a brief break. Excuse me, for our
I'm
sponsors.
gonna go get a slice of bacon.
And
Can I go get more coffee real quick?
yes, and we will be back on here in a second, but for our listeners, it will be just but a brief moment. All right.
Okay, BRB.
See you guys.
So yeah, bacon.
So yeah, bacon.
Bacon.
I love bacon. Bacon is good. It's okay to like bacon, and it's okay to be beefy.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people who would argue that eating bacon might be the way to become less beefy.
True.
Yeah.
Given it's bacon. But it's cool. Anyway.
Not the way I eat it.
Hey.
Sounds like a gym. We're opening up like a Jim Gaffigan bit. I like bacon.
Dude, yes.
That sounded just like him. That was great.
That was really good, man.
Oh man, that's all I got. That's all I can say.
Can we talk
Pro
about
tip.
how after the photo shoot we got to hang out and stuff and
Yeah.
play
In
music?
jam?
What were you saying? Pro tip
It
though?
was great. Yeah, well, pro
I
tip.
said pro tip, when you're recording a podcast on Zoom, use the break in the audio to go get your breakfast.
Oh yeah, hands down, dude.
I've talked about this before for sure on this podcast, but when coronavirus first shut everything down for meetings at my day job for Zoom, we'd be a Monday morning, and I would take that time to cook breakfast during the Zoom meeting, which everyone thought was funny the first time and the second time, but then after that I was like, okay, this joke's going to wear thin if I keep doing it, so I stopped doing it. Yeah, so we
got tired of that.
Thanks, Paul.
That sound would just be heavenly in my ears of bacon sizzling.
All right.
Sounds kind of like rain.
Yeah.
You ever noticed that?
Yeah, it's like a greasy rain.
If we ever do the thing where you hear rain in the background,
It's probably bacon.
like if it's like the beginning,
probably
of
bacon.
If it's the beginning of a Dido-esque song, it's gonna be bacon.
I love it. Thank you for
Just
going
kidding.
there.
Yeah,
It was great.
I don't know the words.
I'm gonna listen to that song after this.
I wanna thank you. Believe it or not, I am the singer of this
Wow.
band.
Did Zoom
Yeah.
just beep your audio?
I think it did.
Zoom can't handle it. Zoom can't handle Zach's
Oh
Dido
wow,
cover.
we might get that taken down. It's gonna get taken down. Copyright. You can't
What?
sing Dido on Zoom.
Oh, dang it. Well, there's our lawsuit.
Could you
Guess we're
imagine a
famous
Dido
now.
lawsuit? That
Oh,
would be
man.
incredible.
It'd be something.
Okay,
Here's
yeah.
what you
so
need to
let's-
do is now when you go into post editing, you need to just clip that piece out.
Yeah. So you just see me going.
And then it'll be replaced with this. It'll be great.
Yes.
I like having the cowbell just there.
No,
Kind of
you
fun.
can't. We're gonna get taken down now because you can't sing Dido on Zoom and you can't play Saturday Night Live covers on Zoom.
Oh my gosh.
Did you guys hear about that one guy who got kicked off of his slot on Saturday Night Live because he was out partying with no mask or something like that?
Wow.
That's
I did not.
that goes. That's that goes right up there with the getting a lawsuit about your song getting stolen, because I feel like that's way more publicity than actually being on the show. But
Yeah.
the kind of following you gather from being on the show would be people like, hey, I like that song, versus like the kind of following you get from not wearing a mask is like, hey, who's this? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing but respect for the guy, though.
If
If it was just part of the grind, then that's fine. But if he's truly didn't know what he was doing and he's sorry for it, that's fine too.
True.
All right, so we hung out after our photo shoot. We got so much chicken.
We hung out before
over the course of the day. Paul and I had like tons of chicken. Nick, what'd you have for dinner? Not chicken.
I don't know.
Oh,
we had
No.
Chick-fil-A, right?
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Chick-fil-A breakfast.
I do remember
Yes.
because I like we had Chick-fil-A for dinner
What?
because I said we had Chick-fil-A for breakfast and Caitlin said I saw. When do I get Chick-fil-A? And so I was like, all right, we're going to Chick-fil-A for dinner. So I had chicken as well.
Nice.
Oh, it's still going. You guys remember that one?
Yes.
That's one of my favorites, if not my favorite.
Oh man, that just shows, like, that's just there. That's like deep cuts. If anyone ever wants to go back through the blogs, they will find
It's
just
there.
this treasure trove of music and words. Because even now, like with our relatively small following, not to make less of it, we have great fans and followers.
Oh, we're
but
extremely thankful.
even a portion of them, I would say a decent portion of them, don't read. I mean, who reads a blog every single week? Like, you'd have to be really into what's going on to be like, yes, I'll.
Hey, shout out though. Caitlin actually does. She logs
That's
in.
what's up.
We were
That's
talking
awesome.
about that
Heck
yesterday.
yeah.
But
I
so
appreciate
if you're,
that.
that little snippet was Chicken Burritos, which was my song that I shared.
It's a great song.
Yeah, man, it's
Might
almost
make
as
the
good as the
record.
one about not procrastinating or whatever yours that you wrote.
True.
Not being lazy. I forget what that was
Yeah.
called.
I don't remember what I called it.
Because he
I
had bacon
made
and
it up
eggs
on
for
the spot.
breakfast and he feels great.
At 7 a.m. Yeah, I've only had like one of those days since. So, but anyway, Chick-fil-A for breakfast, then photo shoot, then jamming.
Let's
was
talk real
a
quick though, Paul.
fantastic
Like,
day.
don't be hard on yourself. You've got one of the hardest grinds I've ever seen out of any musician.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
stop
ridiculous.
it.
Zach and I are literally like 3 miles away from each other. You're like in Canada,
Basically, don't you know?
and
You're like,
And
yeah, I'll
you-
drive 5 hours for practice. It's fine.
Yeah, I like driving, and I like
so
practicing.
lazy is like the least descriptive word of you.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I don't know. It seems like I only get motivated when a project is like coming close. Like Ghostbusters, I feel like I was like, here's the scratch vocal. You guys get it done now.
Yeah,
But-
I was feeling the heat a little bit, but
My
it's okay.
workflow any other time is like, maybe I'll work on writing a song today. And Paul, you're always like, this morning I had to knock out 3 recordings for 8 different bands and worked on a new My Landing concept, and I got work in
Yeah.
like 2 minutes, but I'm gonna still knock down one more guitar track. And it's like you just have this incredible, like you're just really into it in the morning, which is something I've never been able to do.
Well, I have to be because I work at night now, so like I pretty much only close, so I don't get home till somewhere between 10 and 11:30, and it's like I'm upstairs in my parents' house. It's only so soundproofed, so all I can really do at night is like maybe vocals, acoustic guitar, and like keys. I can't do drums or like
gotta be
record
careful
an
at
amp or
night.
anything or
Recording it-
so
No. Hold on. Real quick. There is no way you can record keys if someone is sleeping. I remember that when Zach was.
Paul, do you have a weighted keyboard? Is that behind you? Is it weighted
no,
keys?
it's not weighted.
Okay, well, it might be a little better then. But yeah,
We
Nick,
were
I know where
recording
you're going with
something.
this.
And Zach, did you have the Korg at that point or the Nord?
I was playing a Korg SP250.
Yeah, so this thing apparently has cinder blocks attached to each key. Because I'm sitting in there and we're in the same studio tracking, and Zach is like, it'll just take me a quick second, I'm gonna plug this in. And so I'm scrolling on my phone, just waiting for him because he's got it all like direct.
Oh wait,
line
at that
into
point I was
the-
playing the Nord.
Okay.
Yeah.
anyways, direct line into the interface, so you can't hear the tone. He's hearing it through headphones.
Yeah.
You can just hear him playing, but I hear literally like dunk, 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 dunk.
Here it
It
is.
was
Can you
so
guys hear it?
loud. Like I literally had to stop.
Listen carefully. I've got a desk keyboard here.
Oh wow. Okay, that sounds like Jumanji, bro. What's up?
Right?
Here, I'll play first time for you.
Like you know that.
Yeah, I like that. It's good.
Yeah,
It's a good version.
they probably won't hear it on the recording, but it feels
Wow.
good though. It feels good to have
Like,
that resistance.
it sounds like the fight music on the first season of Naruto, where they're like, "Huh!" and there's the drums in the background.
All the fun.
What were we talking about?
Me and how great I am, basically.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay,
it's
okay,
fine. We
okay.
can
Yeah.
move on. It's
Well, I was gonna
Also-
say if you record all your vocals at night, everything starts sounding like Owl City
yeah, right.
because you're like, gotta be
Would
quiet.
you believe your eyes?
I feel like everything.
Have you heard
like,
the cover where it's just
Yes.
well, it's not a cover. It's where they've warped it, and it's just "You would not believe your eyes" over and over.
Your eyes,
It's
you
so
would
great.
not believe your eyes.
People get bored and do great things. I love it. But no, I wish I
like
could go
the-
back to like recording at night. I just don't have a 24-hour space, so
I
we'll
have
get there.
I've been very fortunate to have kept the same day job for the last little bit, and they've been very supportive and allowed me to use kind of an office, that's kind of set up for recording in here. Use the office space for recording and stuff, but Taylor knows, like, when it's crunch time for an album or a track or whatever, it's like I might just be at the office until 9 or 10, or
Yeah.
Nick
Get
and I
work
have
done.
spent 1 week, well, I'd say multiple weeks. We had set up a guitar rig at our studio location, and it was just like nighttime. We had some LEDs set up so that the fluorescence didn't mess with the guitar tone any.
Oh yeah,
And it was super dark, and we were just doing take after take, and it would be like
yeah. That makes
the whole night.
Makes it sound like I'm playing like a really awful guitar, but like it was.
No, you were playing an excellent guitar.
It was but I had one that was like Jazzmaster single coil, so those are already buzzy. And then I had a overwound humbuckers in a semi-hollow body, so I had some super loud, reactive to the environment guitars.
It's crazy though. If anyone's not played guitar under fluorescence, sometimes you can flip the switch and you literally hear the guitar go, and then you flip the switch back off, and it's just like, it's crazy.
Cray. Yeah,
It's not that bad.
electricity
I'm
and
just-
stuff.
I'll be completely honest, Paul. I'm enamored with drummers. You guys are insane musicians, but I'm glad that I don't ever have to record those beasts.
Yeah, it's
'Cause for
I
one-
enjoy it, but it is time consuming.
For one, I don't think I have enough organs to sell to buy the amount of microphones that you need.
I forget how many of these I actually bought. Let's not talk about that. Anyway,
Well, I just want to bring this up because I think it's important to note. We own, as a band, a set of CAD drum microphones.
yeah, I saw.
I have no beef with CAD drum microphones, but in the industry, they are not the top tier, most respected, like, hey, you got to get a set of CADs. They're just like the budget, it'll get the job done. We got them when we were like 18 or 19. But I want to bring this up
We
because
got them on a trade, didn't we?
yeah, something like that. And
Well, even
almost
better.
every photo of Paul that we've posted from the practice space, he's playing. I just want to I want to build Paul up here a little bit. He's playing my drum set, which isn't a bad drum set, but it's
No, it's not
definitely
bad.
not.
It needs a little
Paul's.
work, but it works. I
And
like
in the
it. It's fun.
background is a big case of CAD drum mics, and I just want people to realize Paul knows exactly what he's doing. Okay, we have given him a practice area set up with not ideal gear.
We'll get there at some point,
Yeah.
though. You know, when the merger happens, we'll be all right.
When the merger happens.
Yeah.
That'll be insane. When we finally get like everything in the studio, like we're like, hey,
We're
this
gonna
is
need
our
a
studio
bigger
spot.
We're gonna have to have a bigger studio, bro. Might have to get the warehouse. I'm just saying.
Well, if we could scrounge up, like $2-3 grand a month, I got a spot for us.
Oh, where's that?
So I mean, we'll
Stream
have to-
Waves on Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple Music, wherever you.
Just on repeat.
Yeah. Actually, it'd be better if you just bought a shirt. If everyone just bought a shirt, we'd be okay.
True. Everybody buy
We
a
are
shirt.
okay.
Oh,
Hey.
right. We'd be
Hey.
even more okay.
Hey,
Which I want to say this, Nick. Our mom has taken to almost buying every shirt that we release.
Y'all's mom is amazing.
And so the shirt that we just released that looks like either a 2008 design or it's actually modeled after a Wham T-shirt that I saw.
it looks like a Hot Shell Ray album
Yeah,
cover.
here it is. The OK. Would not recommend this for our ladies. But it warps. The image warps quite a bit. So I ended up.
If you're not a beefy boy, it warps.
If you're a beefy boy, it warps. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So I'm gonna end up wearing that one because I like wearing our merch. I don't know what it is. I get that it's kind of cringy, but I also really enjoy wearing the OK merch.
I feel like it's only, this is my opinion, it's cringy when you're somewhat well known, because then it's like, what are you doing? I feel like when you're still local band getting off the ground, it's like decent advertising. But yeah, unless we're gonna be one of those bands where we do a set of shows where it's oh, we all have cool the OK jackets or something. Ooh. But that's more of a gimmick kind of thing than hey, we literally wear these 24/7.
I don't like windbreakers because of the material.
Black windbreakers.
Oh no, you guys paused, or I paused.
Black windbreakers and Vans, matching Vans.
Could we do canvas instead?
No.
Canvas jackets.
Canvas.
Denim jackets.
I mean,
acid wash denim.
Ooh,
I'd be fine with the VOK denim jacket. That'd be fun.
Oh,
that'd be sweet.
We'll get some leather jackets.
I love leather.
Matching members only jackets.
Too many.
All right, we
too
can
many
figure this
leather
out.
jackets. Yeah,
but yeah, we do have cool merch. I'm
pretty proud of our merch. It's not the worst.
So the holidays are coming. So if you need holiday gift ideas, OK merch.
I would highly okay, I'm serious about this. The Waves T-shirt looks super cool.
It's so sweet.
Yeah,
my mother-in-law got the Waves shirt, and she just recently wore it, and I was like, that looks legit. That looks like the coolest shirt we have.
It's pretty sweet.
That's it. That's all we've done this month, really.
A photo of Chicago, Paul.
September.
Where?
October.
Lake Michigan.
Wait, where? What?
On on Waves.
Ooh.
Oh, for real?
That's a photo of frozen Lake Michigan that Caitlin took when we went to go see a Hawks game.
Dude, no way. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Frozen.
I dig that.
So ironically, that
did
shirt
not
we were
know.
just talking about, I didn't do it because it was next on the timeline, but that was the first thing we posted in October. October 1st was that shirt.
Dang.
Can't see it.
Happy October, y'all.
That's it. That was all of October. And
reminding me of it, Zach got rid of the Hawk.
yeah, the Mohawk is gone.
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
So it is no longer. He got rid of it right before Hawktober too.
Dude, I know. Messed up.
Yeah, no, it felt like I either needed to go further with it or go back away from it, and I just didn't feel quite like me. We're talking about earlier, I could do any hairstyle I want. That's not a big deal, but
Wow, it must be nice. Okay.
Oh wow, I'm sorry, Paul. But kind of the standard crew cut, that's kind of what I do. It's what my hair does, and then I grow it out, and it gets too long, and then I do the short crew cut again, and that's just me.
It works, though. You rock it, bro.
It works.
Hey, I thought of something else we did for October.
Yeah.
We had our little band bonding trip.
Right. That hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Oh,
That
it totally
hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
It will be happening the weekend before you guys are hearing this podcast. So I think it went great. It was
great. It was a good time. A lot of good food.
It was great.
A lot of nature.
Nature.
It was good. It's a good time. Good bonding time.
I'm
Great
excited.
guys. The Beefy Boys bonding time.
I'm truly excited for it. I think it'll be a good time.
Is there a coffee maker? at that?
I'll have to look, but that's
Not
a good
someone's
point.
bringing one.
That's
Did-
on my
did
to
one of
do
us
list
bring
for
a
this
French
week.
press or something?
Yeah,
I mean, we can
Sure.
bring the stuff.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want, I can just
you've got
snag a
2
Keurig or
baristas in the
something.
band.
But
Ew.
if you guys would rather do like an espresso machine, you can do that.
Oh.
Did you say Keurig? Who
Yeah.
are you?
No, I want a professional espresso machine.
So
I need to be making lattes.
Can we get some?
have I
Can
told
we get a
this-
Mastrena in there? Just,
have I told the Keurig story on the podcast yet? Where I went to the coffee shop.
I don't think so.
So I went to this coffee shop. It was in a small town. I think I was just passing through on the way back to Oklahoma. I don't remember. Anyway, it might have been a Tinder date from back in my crazy single days. I'm really not entirely sure. I do remember going to this coffee shop, though, and being like, man, this coffee's really good. Well, now this is throwing me because I feel like I left the coffee shop alone, like it wasn't part of a date. Anyway, went to this coffee shop, had an iced coffee, sipping the iced coffee, and I'm like, man, this is really good. This is like maybe one of the best iced coffees I've had. And so I was like, I need to make a note of like whatever kind of coffee they're brewing here. And so on the way out, I was like, I'll check it out. No, they were just brewing Green Mountain K-Cups and pouring them over the ice.
Wow.
oh no!
So, I mean,
That's sad.
That's a really good K-Cup, but it wasn't like freshly brewed or iced
Man.
coffee or anything. Well, it was freshly brewed, but it wasn't like, a home blend or a house blend or whatever.
Sad day.
So that was
It wasn't the OK blend coming in the future.
Oh, that would be so cool. What would that taste like? The 80s?
Yes, correct.
I'll be completely honest. I want something from Guatemala.
I love
Guatemala.
Guatemala. Kenyon's probably my fave, though.
Yeah,
man.
I'm a
I
big
love
fan
Kenyan
of,
coffee.
Or to be honest, the Asian coffee, because of the spice notes that it has.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of
Spicy
the
bean juice.
Hawaiian coffee.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Right? Is
I haven't
what-
had Hawaiian
Yeah.
coffee in a long time.
the Kona stuff? Is that where that's Hawaiian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem
that.
is though, man. Remember when the volcano erupted? A lot of those coffee farms got damaged.
Oh yeah, that's really
So
tough.
They're still rebuilding that.
This background noise is
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's pretty good.
I
So
love it.
What's going on with you guys? What have you all been up to personally? I have been thinking about starting to work out again,
Oh, do it.
and I don't know what it is. Sometimes I'll try to go keto because I really do feel better on keto.
Yeah.
It slims out the face a little bit, gets the jawline looking nice and sharp. But sometimes it clicks, and I'll do it for like 2 months, and then sometimes I try it, and I'm done by like lunchtime.
Yeah. I like the weight loss with it, but it's hard to maintain because I'm just like, but bread and sugar.
Bread is so good.
If I
And
could
then-
find the balance, that's what I've been trying to do, but it's hard.
And then poor me, I have coworkers that are like, "Hey, let's grab lunch." Like, how dare you? you know?
Yeah. What's the default lunch place at your work where it's like, let's go get lunch?
Chick-fil-A, only because that way no one has to divvy up the bill. You can just place your order on the app, and then one person can go pick them all up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You work at a church and you guys get Chick-fil-A? No way. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What are the chances, huh?
Couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Hey,
all
we're
good.
getting Chick-fil-A up here finally. I'm so excited.
I saw the post.
I saw you
can't
post
wait.
about that.
I'm so happy.
Paul,
Yes.
what's your go-to sandwich?
Go to sandwich.
At Chick-fil-A or
At
just
work.
anywhere?
Oh, at work? Oh, both of the double smoked bacons. The breakfast one and the panini. It's my jam.
I'll be
yo.
honest,
But
man.
you got to get the avocado spread on it. It's so good.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Have you? So first, mine. I didn't think it would be the Impossible sandwich.
Dude, it's really good. I'm like, what?
Right?
This is fake? No way.
It comes out tasting like the best, greasiest sausage patty you've ever had.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even vegan because they put egg on it, but, like, it's good. I was
And then,
surprised.
the sausage and bacon wrap
Yep. Also pretty good.
with agave.
Ooh. That sounds good.
Break it open, pour agave in each side.
I might try that later. That sounds good. I like this. We could start a food podcast, guys. Anyway,
We should.
the Beefy Boys
food
food
cast.
podcast.
The Beefy Boys would actually be a great name for a food podcast.
It really would. It really would.
Oh man, no, we need to do that for when we're on tour, the different places that we eat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
like
man,
food
that
reviews.
street tacos place that we ate at on
That
the
was
last
good.
tour, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Ooh,
man,
street tacos.
To just do like a YouTube series,
But not
like
like-
a mini series.
they weren't like like traditional Mexican style street tacos. They were straight up. They claimed these are California style street tacos.
Dang.
They were wow.
Dude, that's
Anywhere
what's
that's anywhere that will put French fries in the burrito for me. That's
Oh, the fry
Wow.
burrito.
good.
Wow. Hey, but that pierogi pizza though. Woo.
Oh man,
West Side Bowl.
West Side Bowl, we're coming for you sometime.
say, like,
at some
eventually.
point.
pizza sauce made out of mashed potatoes is just brilliant.
It's
I
heaven
almost
sent.
feel like even if it hadn't been a pierogi pizza, it would have been good with just any pizza. Just add mashed potatoes, maybe.
I wasn't mad about it. Yeah, it was wonderful.
I really want to try their pickle pizza. Have you seen that one?
That looks pretty good. I feel like for me,
You
it'd
don't like
have to have a
pickles?
lot of meat on it as well for pickle pizza.
Paul doesn't like pickles.
No,
Oh.
not my vibe.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, it'll be okay, I promise.
Like even on things?
Nah, man, they gross.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So when you go to Chick-fil-A, do you take them off your sandwich?
Yep. Or I say, don't put that crap on my sandwich. You say that for somebody that want that junk.
Pickleless.
Have you done the TikTok thing where you take the Chick-fil-A sauce and the Polynesian sauce and you shake them up together?
No.
Oh, in the bag. Oh,
Do you think
Yeah,
I care
you pour
about
'em-
TikTok?
you-
No.
You make
Dude,
it like a-
it's so good
TikTok
though.
has wrecked my work life. All these drinks people think are cool.
You take the chicken patty from like the regular chicken sandwich, and then you take a packet of Chick-fil-A sauce and a packet of the Polynesian sauce. Is it called the Polynesian sauce
Mhm.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pour that all into the same bag,
Uh-huh.
like the little foil bag, and then you shake it up, and then you take that sauce-covered patty and put it back on the sandwich.
Dang.
That's why ultimately, Paul, we used to have the OK drink, but we actually took all that stuff down because we don't want people going to Starbucks and being like, I want this drink with this added in and this added in, and could you do this to it and also make this? And then the barista's like, I'm supposed to get this made in like 30 seconds, guys.
Ew.
I don't want all of that stuff added on.
Yeah.
Granted, that's what
Yeah.
the company
That
is
being
there
said,
to do,
as-
but at the
that
same
being
time,
said-
like, be nice to your baristas, everybody.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No joke. That being said, like your barista, 'cause I know from experience, your barista does not mind making your ridiculous drink for you as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah. And as long as you're not a
As
jerk when you're
long
ordering
as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah, when
Oh,
you
yeah.
get something that's like $9 and took me 2.5 minutes to make because there's just ridiculous stuff in it, and then you're like, oh, this tastes bad. I'm like, well, don't order something ridiculous that you probably just made up.
This has nothing to do with like the actual business model of coffee shops or something, but like here's my personal just back to just me, right? My personal
All right.
point is that the only
Moment
reason
of Zach.
you should go to a coffee shop or to a coffee chain or whatever you want to call it is if you would like a beverage that they serve. Not because you're like, ooh, this will be good content. You know?
Agreed.
And so that is a little bit of a juxtaposition with us being like, go try our OK drink. That was just a fun time. We had a good time with it. I
Short
wanted one when I bought it, yeah, but
Limited
Sorry, I'm sure
edition.
you guys all
Gone.
saw that on the video. Eli trying to get these crackers, but like I
Hey,
set
man.
some for him on his little plate over here,
Oh.
and he's still going after the box.
Hold up. I got to pause. I got to plug in my laptop or it's going to die.
okay. Let's do it. I think we might just leave this part in. The song he doesn't like.
Shaky cam.
Yeah. I'm always jealous of Paul's look. His studio look is super cool.
I love that he has the owl behind the drum set. Or is it in front of the
That's
drum
me trying
set?
to do the owl look. Can't do it.
And I'm not gonna lie, the Arctic scene on his drum set is a thing of majesty.
And it coordinates well with the polar bear pillow.
So you guys jealous of my studio? Is that what I heard?
Yep.
Yeah, and your Arctic scene that's painted on your drum kit.
Yeah. I don't
Arctic.
want to put officially say the name of the studio on the podcast because it's still secret, but I'll tell you guys. off the record.
All right.
I'm excited. I got some artwork my friend's doing up for me. It's going to be cool. It's amazing what you can do with a 9x9 bedroom. Make it a closed, comfy studio.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mess right now, though. That's why I always put the camera on this angle, because it's a lot of stuff over there. But
When I set up
actually, it looks pretty cool right now. I got my Pops' amp up here all mic'd up. So,
all right, we got 10 minutes.
Amp?
Whoa!
I was going to say, when I set up my office at home, 2 walls are taken up by keyboards. And I was like, man, I could use some extra space in here. Taylor was like, why don't you maybe take one of the keyboards down? And I was like,
No!
take it back.
You know what you need, Zach? You need that rack that they have at Guitar Center
Yeah.
where they're all just stacked on
Yes.
each other.
Dude, do
Well,
it.
But the Yamaha, I write most of our songs have come from that Yamaha, which is beautiful. I got it for $60 at a yard sale. Or maybe it was
That one
40.
that sounds
Dang.
like Jules.
Yes. I write so much on that. But there is I don't know what I have. What else? What is the other one? Anyway, it's something.
Miss America right here, baby.
Yes.
That's right, rock and roll.
But, every instrument, I feel like, I don't know, it gets kind of like weird, kind of, I don't put too much stock in it, but I feel like every song is supposed to be written on a specific instrument. Or maybe reverse it, like every instrument has certain songs that it could write with you, right? And
There are songs inside instruments.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Correct.
So sometimes I'm like, I'm going to give this instrument a shot and see what I come up with.
I respect that.
Yep. A lot of my songwriting, Zach, happened on that Alvarez that you have.
Yeah, it's weird, like not to be all mystic about it, but it kind of feels that way, right? Like when I play the Alvarez, I feel a connection to it because it's kind of our guitar, right?
It's your guitar. Like that was your very first instrument,
Right. And you took it and turned it into something, right? And so now I still feel like it is that something, I don't know.
It was the guitar that I took to college.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like,
I don't regret getting rid of my college guitar, but at the same time, I'm like, why did I get rid of it? Like, it was a decent guitar.
Which one?
The black one, the all black one.
Oh, man.
It was like a Frankenstein acoustic electric. Anyway, it didn't sound
And
good
the
on
guts
stage.
were falling
but,
out of it and everything.
Yeah. Ah,
I tell you, the guitar that I missed that I wish I still had is the Seagull.
Oh, I like seagulls.
that one.
I had a
recorded
Seagull artist mosaic with the condenser mic built into it.
Dang, bro.
It was cedar top, mahogany back and sides, all solid woods.
What happened?
I needed money. I was
feel
a kid, man. But it was an amazing guitar.
Yeah.
I miss my Epiphone.
That's that one that I
Wilshire
had at the
Phantomatic.
camp when we worked together.
Wait, that's the one you had?
Yeah, that Seagull, that was the one that I had at camp.
I probably vaguely remember that. Be like, whoa, bro,
And
you
then-
got a seagull. No way. Let's play a day to remember on it.
I'm pretty sure you did say that, and we did play a day to remember.
Yep.
But Zach, you did have that killer, the My Chemical Romance Wilshire.
Yeah. And
The Phantomatic.
honestly, if I still had it, I probably wouldn't play it that much, but I do miss it sometimes.
It was cool.
I missed my first Strat. My first Strat was awesome, but sold that off to pay off some debts.
I had 3 drum kits at one point.
Oh.
I had this one, which is my first one that my cousin gave me when he joined the Navy when I was like 10. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start playing drums. And then I got one from the church I grew up at. And then I bought one off my friend when he really needed money. But then I sold it back to him when he had money because I felt bad. And I was like, I probably don't need 2 drum kits. And then I sold the one I got from the church to my friend Mark. But now it's funny because I borrow pieces off that kit when I play certain gigs. It's great. And I have a random bass drum. It's great. It's nice. I actually have a lot of random drums in the garage. There's probably like 20 drums in my garage that need parts and fixing. And I'm like, I don't want to get rid of these because I'm going to fix them one day.
So tell us about this auxiliary percussion that you put on Ghostbusters.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Let's see, can you... Oh, you can kind of see them right there. Look, it's Timbali right there.
Oh, is that them?
Over
with the black. They have black heads on them.
Yeah.
Yes, so those.
That's awesome.
Dude, it was so fun. So, shout out to Chuck and Charlotte from the band Veracity in Marysville, Michigan. They got me a very generous Christmas present last year, and it was the, what's his name? The drummer from System of a Down, John Doleman or something. It's like his signature series, 2 little timbales and a cowbell, which it's this cowbell, actually. Look at
Nice.
that. So shiny and nice. Pretty good tone. But
Well-
yeah, I've thrown them on the kit a couple times just to like jam, and they're fun. I kind of overuse them just because they sound cool. So I tried to kind of tune them like more like Rototoms, but it didn't entirely work.
That was kind of my thought. I feel like they're a lot like Rototoms in the sense like if you give them to just any drummer, everything's going to be
Yeah.
like it's just going to be that every single time.
I hope Matt throws some good 80s reverb on them.
We'll see. Matt, okay, so
I mean, he did. Sorry, he
huge
did.
Shout
He
out
did.
to Matt. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he totally did already.
Because the original plan for Ghostbusters was to do it just as a quick, almost like a demo mix. Like, let's lay down the tracks, get it out there, maybe do a video, and we'll just put it out there for Halloween. Like, here you go. Just, here's Ghostbusters. But we had a benefactor that was kind enough to pay for our mixing costs, and we were like, whoa, we haven't even talked to Matt yet, so I don't know if that's even a valid donation to the cause, you know? So I contacted Matt. As we record this, it was October 14th. I contacted him yesterday, and I was like, hey, I know this is like an insane ask, but can you mix a song before Halloween? He was like, get it to me by Monday.
I love Matt. Matt's great. I texted Matt at like 11:45 last night because I was listening to the mixes again, and I was like, bro, you are amazing. These sound...
He did incredible. Well, I got
the
to
magic.
say this. I thought he was being sarcastic because that's exactly what I would have said if it was something I couldn't do. He was like, sure, I'll squeeze you in. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah.
Matt's the man, dude.
Yes.
That's it. Really?
We'll talk about this after the podcast, but yeah, let's talk about those mixes.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we're ready to
We got
just
3
about ready
minutes.
to hit 3 minutes. Can you see that too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got the time.
I
What's
cannot.
Crazy. Okay, well, let's wrap it up instead of launching into. Well, no, let's do a rapid fire. I like a rapid
Yeah.
fire at the end, right? Let's do that.
Cool.
What has been your go-to restaurant recently,
Ooh.
or takeout place, or heck, if it's home cooking, what's been your go-to place and meal?
Oh, gosh.
Dang. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Because you can order on the
So
app
jealous.
literally like you don't even have to wait in line. Like you give me a sandwich, I'm here, thanks, bye. Like so fast.
they're pretty quick.
It's true.
I'll say
And
two
they're so
things.
nice. They're so nice.
Two things have completely blown my mind. I got into a dangerous habit of like grabbing a pre-dinner McChicken.
Oof.
McChickens are amazing, dude.
I mean, they are pretty solid.
But I only did that twice, and then I was like, I gotta stop this crap, because that's how you get very beefy. But then we had KFC chicken fingers or chicken tenders, whatever they call them there, for dinner last week, was it? And I have never been like more in love with a chicken finger. I was like, this is so good. Anyway,
Chicken.
that was me.
I want
You haven't had you got to get the spicy dippers from Lee's, man.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, Paul, we have like less than a minute. What's your go-to?
Go for it.
Checkers, a.k.a. Rallies, because I think it's still
Yeah,
Rallies in the
Checkers.
South. Man,
Chicken
I tell
bites
you what,
box.
that's what I got. I had it for the first time the other night. My friend and I did like a late night walk for like 3 miles, and we were coming down this main road up here, and then I was like, oh my gosh, do you see the bright checker sign? We need to go. So I got my normal, a banana shake, and then a large banana shake because they're amazing.
Yes.
And then I
Actually
did
don't
the
like
chicken
banana.
bite box. It was so good with the fries and the
The
little
chicken bite
bites.
box, so good.
Yeah,
I
man.
used to
Dip
be
And
it
the
able to-
garlic parm fries and sticks.
They're
They took
fries,
those away.
man. So
in
good.
here in town, they took the garlic parm away.
Yeah,
But
I
when
didn't
they
see
had
that
them,
as an option. But
sometimes I could convince the people to give me a chicken bites box with the garlic parm in the box.
ooh, be like, hey,
So
I'm in
good.
a band. Can I get this?
Hey, I'm in a band. Can I get special treatment? All right.
You've probably never heard of us. We're called the OK.
I think we have to end the podcast here.
Okay.
But,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Listen to Ghostbusters and Waves, and more original music is on the way. what's all the good stuff? Subscribe, give us a rating, all that good junk. And we'll see you next podcast.
The OK Podcast. Yay! Thanks for listening, everybody.